Well, good evening. This is Tamara Carroll, your host for tonight for Life with Lipedema, Love, Valued, and Treasured. And I just want to welcome you all here tonight. As we're going through my little message, I thought maybe it would be great if you could really join the conversation tonight and comment not only where you're from. I always like to hear that, where you're from, but also let me know just if you have a question or you just want to join the conversation. My guest tonight had to cancel. She had a family emergency, and we always want to honor, being with our families and being with the people who need us for sure. So I just send love and grace out to my guest, and we will reschedule her at the first of the year. And so tonight, I just want to share a little short and sweet message with you about gratitude. And here in the United States, we have, I love all the hearts, baby. That's so cute. Here in the United States, we have Thanksgiving coming up this week on Thursday, and we have a very traditional meal planned with our family. It's just a family of three. We moved from our family across the country, and so we are just going to be casual and make our meal and maybe watch a family movie together and just enjoy ourselves and being together. So I would love to hear how you're celebrating if you live here in the United States. What kind of Thanksgiving are you doing? Are you having friends and family over? Do you make a traditional meal? Just what does that look like for you? And if you live in another country, I know we have many of our friends that live in another country. If you could just chime in and say, do you have a special holiday that kind of revolves around food like Thanksgiving does? But Thanksgiving is also a time for gathering with our friends and our family and just having a time set aside for being thankful. So I always like to start with an inspiration, and I want to read this poem to you. My very dear friend, her name is Jewel McChesney, sorry, and you can find her on Facebook. She is also an artist, and she's always putting some really beautiful messages out. And so this one is called Thankful Reflections. The reflections of life surround my inner being. In the midst of trials, even chaos, evident peace reigns in my very soul. The heart is overwhelming, thankful for what some may call little things. And I love this because I really believe that we need to be thankful for all of the simple pleasures in life. So she writes, honest, lifelong friendships, warm embraces, and genuine smiles, life-giving promises and enlightening joy, misty mornings to twilight serenades, the budding of a silky white rose encased in the dew, spring's manifestation of the wildflower gardens, a handful of butter yellow weeds gracing my table, accompanied by tender memories graced by love, calm introspection, and innocent laughter. A twinkle in the eye from across the room, active loving and safety in silence, a consistent pattern of heart deepening peace where introspection draws happy tears. I dip again into the fountain of life to draw treasures of the deep, derived from the pools of divinity's well. I find more to be thankful for this day till my last breath. I choose to inhabit with a grateful heart. Only then may I share openly with you. Thank you for being my loving friends. Another reason for a lifelong gratitude. So, isn't that beautiful? She's a writer, she's an artist, and she just inspires me all the time. So, her name is Jewel McChesney. I said that right this time, and you can find her on Facebook, and she shares some really lovely things. I may even have her on my show next year. She's really delightful. So, hi, all of you joining. Welcome, welcome. Just want you to chime in and join the conversation. Like I said, I don't have a guest tonight, but please join the conversation so I'm not hanging out here all by myself. So, I just made a few little notes about what gratefulness means to me, being thankful. What does that mean? And the purpose for being grateful and being thankful. And so, as I started thinking about lipedema, am I grateful that I have it? Not really, if I'm going to be honest. But what I am grateful for is that through Lipedema Simplified, I've discovered that it has a name. And of course, I always say it doesn't define me. It has given me, though, an understanding. And for that, I am grateful because now I don't have to live in that self-condemnation, right, that many of us have dealt with over the years. And just knowing the people in the tribe and the people on the Facebook groups and just getting to know everyone, I'm grateful for that because had I not found out that I had this condition, I wouldn't be here in this great opportunity to share with all of you, and I wouldn't be in the tribe. So I consider myself very thankful, truly. So let's start with why we need to practice being thankful and being grateful. I mean, I feel like they're both the same words. Maybe they're used interchangeably, but for myself, and please let me know in the comments if you agree, it promotes good mental agility and a positive attitude. It helps with my moods. Even on my worst days, I like to think of one thing that I'm grateful for. And it really sets my mindset into moving through my day and just finding something that I'm thankful for. It helps us to be focused on today's goodness and not negativity. It reminds us to look for the positive in any situation. And so sometimes that's difficult, when we're going through pain or we're having mobility issues. But to be able to find the positive, one positive thing that we can rejoice in, that we can be thankful for. Be thankful for your body just as it is. And of course, we do things that are going to help us to be healthy, healthier. All the things that we can do to make our body stronger, definitely. All the things that we can do to help the pain. All of those things. We still want to do all those things, but we can still love ourselves right where we are. And it just really breaks my heart for women when I hear them, women with lipedema and women without lipedema or lymphedema, that say they hate their bodies or hate a part of their bodies. And I think that as women, we just really need to learn to love ourselves right where we are and still continue to do all the things that we need to do to make ourselves stronger, right? But we can appreciate and we can be thankful for our sweet bodies who have, I'm saying who, but our bodies that have taken us places, and the experiences that we've had. Having our body just means the world. I mean, we are a whole person. We are the soul and the mind, but we are also our physical body. And learning to embrace who we are and how we're created and where we are right now with all of our bumps and beautiful curves and bobbles. We just really need to embrace that. And so I am grateful for my body. And I do, like, on occasion, I try to, I'm in the shower, I just bless my body. I just speak goodness over my body. And I thank my body. That sounds kind of silly, but I am grateful that I'm here on this earth and with my body that I have. So, how do we do this? I wanted to give you some little ideas. And those of you that are watching now or watching on the replay, please chime in. I really want to have conversation with you. One of the things that I love to do for just reminding myself about what I'm thankful for is keeping a journal. Have you ever made yourself or written in a journal? And oh my goodness, I pulled out my journals the other day as I was preparing for tonight. And I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that I had in my bookshelf. And I probably have more in the garage. So this is one. I don't know if you can see it. A friend of mine made it for me. We moved to the beach. And well, not to the beach, but we're close to the beach. And I love the sea turtles and I love all the sea life. And so this is a journal that I love to keep. And then I have one that is a couples journal. This might be something fun that you'd like to do. My husband and I like to go on trips. And in the evening, we share, we'll write. I'm not going to open it up too much so you can read it, but we write to each other about our day and the things that we were grateful for and how we are feeling towards each other. And then when we come home, we read it to each other. Like I'll read my husband's and he reads mine out loud. And it's like reliving our trips and stuff together. So if you, travel with a girlfriend, whoever it is that you're traveling with, having something that you can reflect on your day with your husband or your significant other is just a really great thing. So I must have been feeling super grateful when I bought this one. It's really big, but it is a great way to just to reflect and to think on the things that you are thankful for. And it's a habit that you got to get into. I want to look at these comments. Misty says, when I'm thankful, it helps me to be able to receive people, places, things, and circumstances with a caring heart. That's beautiful. Julie, hi, Julie. She says, we have a self-care journal in Emmy's Box of Hope. That's beautiful. I'm going to look into that one. Maybe for next year, that might be something that I can start. So thank you for that. So journaling, even if you just do like little keywords, it doesn't have to be a full sentence. Maybe you do it on your computer. Some people like to type, and that's a little easier. And so I like to write down things, like I said, that I've noticed, things that I enjoyed, and it's super fun to go back and read them again. Daily think on the beauty in the world. And especially on the days when we might be struggling a little bit, you see a beautiful sunset, right? You got to be thankful for that. You can think on things that are true, things that are honorable. It doesn't have to be a physical thing, but you can be thankful in the moment. You can think about things that are lovely. What did you see today that was lovely? And maybe do a whole month on things that you notice in your life that are lovely, or things of good report, things that have gone well. And or you get a good report on someone who's been ill and now they're better. So those are the kind of things that you can certainly be thankful for and make a theme out of it. I wrote down just notice and be thankful. So be more cognizant when you're going about your day and just recognize the good. Find the good in what you do and take focus off of what you can't do. So my mom says things to me. I remember do a little bit more each day, or do a little bit something different today, and then be thankful that you did it. And then you focus on one good thing that you did for yourself or for someone else, and take the focus off of what you can't do, right? It's easy to get down on ourselves into what we can't do, but what can you do, and be thankful for that. Be grateful for the people who help you. And for me, I have my son and my husband. I truly, I don't know what I do, really, without my husband, because he helps me so much all the time, and my son as he can. And even doctors and therapists, people who are helping you with your body. And hey, Misty, I'm glad you joined. So helping you with your body, and people that come alongside you. I don't drive. I haven't driven in, gosh, 10 years. And I'm so grateful that I have friends that say, yeah, I'll take you somewhere. Or my husband takes me somewhere. And, I'm just really, really grateful that I'm not housebound. Joining Lipedema Simplified Tribe to support and encourage, and to be thankful that you have access. I mean, we have access. We are here for such a time as this, right? And we are here where we have the internet. And just a few decades ago, who would have thought that we would be able to meet with people and doctors from all over the world? And that is just such a blessing that we are pioneering with the doctors and a lot of this, but we have access to each other and to doctors through the internet. So I'm very grateful for that. And before you go to bed, recount something that you saw positive and give thanks. So I want to hear from you just for a minute. Tell me something that you're thankful for. Those of you that are hanging out with us tonight, tell me 2 or 3 things in a sentence, something that you're thankful for. I'm thankful for coffee. I'm thankful for sunsets. I'm thankful for the beach. I'm thankful for the mountains. I'm thankful for family and friends. What are you thankful for? And if you'd write it in the comments, I would love to know. Join the conversation. I'm going to give a minute just to see. And again, like I said, if you're in America, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Where are you going? Are you having friends in? Are you having family in? What are your traditions? We'd love to hear. One of the things that I like to do with my podcast is I like to share on, and I usually will ask my guest, looking at the words loved, valued, and treasured, which one resonates with you? So I'm asking you, my audience tonight, which one resonates with you tonight? Is it loved? Is it valued? Is it treasured? Is it all 3? So I kind of broke it down a little bit for myself. And I thought loved, we want to be loved. We all want to be loved. We want to be able to love other people. And I actually shared this with a friend today. I like to think of like a sponge. And a sponge gets wet, right? And it gets full and it gets whole and it drips, right? When it's full. And so we have to love ourselves first. And so that we're full, we are a full human being. And then from that love of ourselves, the dripping comes down, and that's what we can give out to other people. But we have to love ourselves first. Yay, Julie says, I'm thankful for my family and my lipedema family and the opportunity to express gratitude for prayers sent our way. Thank you, Julie, for sharing. And I know what you're going through, and we certainly do send prayers out to you and your family. So yeah, just going back to the sponge effect, we have to be full of love for ourselves, and then we can love other people better. And including in that, of course, is just loving our bodies, being appreciative for what our bodies have given us in experience, and just loving our bodies right where we are, wear the cute clothes and wear it in confidence and show up in the world. And let's conform the world, their thoughts towards body styles. We are so beautiful with all of our bumps, curves, and bobbles. So let's embrace that and let's show the world, just show up. And then I'd like to share a picture. This is something that many of you who have been around Lipedema Simplified for a while, I just love this. It says, "And I said to my body softly, I want to be your friend. And it took a long breath and replied, I have been waiting my whole life for this." Yeah. So love your body, ladies. Love your body right where it is. And we can refer to our body as her or she. You are loved, and just be loved to yourself. Let's see here. I'm going to read Misty's message. She says, thankful for communication is pretty important for all of us who have different levels of mobility. Thankful for all of you. It's refreshing to know that we can help each other. It's pretty scary for me over the last 3.5 years. I know what lymphedema and lipedema are and putting a name to it. You are loved, valued, and treasured by me. Thank you, Misty. I so appreciate you so much. And thank you for joining the conversation with that. The next one I have written down, of course, is value, and feeling valued, appreciating yourself, feeling valued, and giving your body, giving her what she needs, right? And give her rest and kindness and compliments and confidence, and knowing that you truly have value and you have a big place in this world and you have a voice in this life and that you have a purpose. And then I hope that you'll treasure yourself with a thankfulness that you are beautifully created, that you are special, that you are appreciated, and you are heard. I think that's one of my favorite things about this organization, is that there's space for people to be heard, and there's an honoring. And I've recently learned my own little lesson about respecting boundaries, and just making sure that people have that space, that safe space, to be right where they are, and to find the encouragement, and to know that each person has a voice and they are heard and they are truly treasured right where they are. And so I hope that you will see yourself as being treasured and that you make a difference. You really do. And then I just wanted to say that I'm thankful for everyone at Lipedema Simplified, all of the friends that I've made. Like I said, had I never found out that this condition had a name, I wouldn't have been connected with all of you and all of the tribe and all of the leaders here at Lipedema Simplified. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And I just want to say thank you to my team. You don't see Akancha, but she's here. She's in the background and she's running all of the technical, and she helps with the graphics and setting up the live stream for me. And she's delightful. And so to you, Akancha, because I am so thankful for you. I'm older and I'm not techie, and I'm so, so grateful for you being here and being my right hand. Really, really, really thankful. And the rest of the team who works with the various live streams. We have Christopher and, oh, sorry, Christian. I said your name wrong. Ayla and Leah, who do a lot of the graphics, and they live at, two of them live in another country. So it's a very cool opportunity to be able to work with all of you. So, and then before we close, I wanted to go over just real quick. There is a 5-hour webinar that's coming up that really speaks to my heart. And it's called Love Your Body. I think a lot of us may need a little touch up on that once in a while. And it's a 5-hour webinar. It's a 1-day intensive. It's December 8th. And it's from 1 to 3 Eastern time. So make sure that you go and check out the link. It's in the chat. There is a fee for it, but there's a lot of experts that are going to be speaking, and there's going to be a lot of follow-up. And I've heard that there's going to be maybe some one-on-one coaching. I don't know. I can't be sure about that. Oh, here it comes. So it's called Love Your Body, special interest group, and join us to reclaim your health and peace of mind. So this is what you'll see when you go to that link, knowing that you're not alone. Here's some of our expert coaches that will be joining. You may have seen some of them before, lovely ladies. And then here's the agenda. Again, it's from 10 to 3 on Sunday, December 8th. So you can read about the different modules that will be offered during this 5-year time, or 5-year, where did I get that? 5-hour time. And then there it is, the follow-up support. So you can receive continued coaching to ensure that the lessons you learned, you can work into your life. And it is on, the follow-up coaching is on Wednesday, December 11th and 18th from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then there'll be a monthly check-in. So you're really getting a lot of value on this one. And there's the early bird price, and it tells you a little bit more detail. You'll have access to replays, and you'll gain self-awareness for body love. And there's all the different modules in there. And then there's some what others are saying and the frequently asked questions. So it's pretty loaded, that page. It's pretty loaded for the webinar. So the link is in chat, and you can check it out and see if it might be something that you'd like to do. So I think that's good. I think that's where we're at. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone that's in the United States of America. And just enjoy being with your families. I hope you found one little nugget that you can take with you, and just start journaling or taking notice and saying thank you, and just feel appreciated, and also for the thankfulness for everything and everyone that is around you. And I know that it's going to help you so much, not only with your own body self-image, but it will also help you with your mental agility and your positive thinking, and it will just help you in your day. It's just a good stuff. So thank you very much. Next week, I'm very, very honored to have Lisa Dury as my guest. And she is the managing director for Lipedema Simplified and the Lipedema Project. And she is, wow, you're going to be so impressed. And I'm so excited to share and have conversation with her. So love y'all. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will talk to you next week.